Morning, folks. What a night it's been. I'm utterly delighted that Rupert Lowe has decided to convert Restore Britain to a political party. It is a new political force that can deliver change at the ballot box that this country so desperately needs. And that is why I set up Advance UK last year. Indeed, when I set it up with Rupert Lowe contemplated as leader. So I am over the moon that he has come round to sharing my view that a new political force, one that can deliver change at the ballot box, is what is required. And for those of you who've seen Rupert's piece to camera that he did announcing his intention to convert Restore Britain to a political party, and have also seen my speech last week in the Emmanuel Centre, you'll know there's very little, if any, difference between the ideology that Rupert carries and the ideology of Advance UK and myself. You would probably also have heard me say a number of times that the time between now and 2028, 2029, when that general election is called, needs to be used for the so-called right-hand side of British politics to come together to make the arguments that are required to be made to save our wonderful country and to win that debate with the British people. Rupert's decision to convert Restore Britain to a political party is part of the coming together, part of that necessary evolution on the so-called right-hand side of politics, bringing the United Kingdom back onto its feet. And with that in mind, I'm going to be calling a meeting of the College of Advance UK, the body of people who are charged with the guidance of our party, the heart, soul, conscience, intellectual ballast, if you like, of Advance UK. I'm going to be calling a meeting of that body of people in the next few weeks to determine the terms on which Advance will merge with Restore Britain. And when it comes to the terms of the merger between Advance UK and Restore Britain, I want to make one thing clear. It matters not what my position is post any such merger. I didn't get into politics in order to politically advance myself. I got into politics to save this country, to do it in a serious, principled way, a way that will sustain this country into the years, centuries ahead as a secure country, never again being threatened by the forces with which it's currently being threatened. So it's not about me. Frankly, it's not even about Rupert Lowe. It's about getting the right force in politics together, and that's what we will do. I am 100% certain we will achieve that. Advance UK already has very nearly 40,000 members, dozens of councillors across the country, a national network of regional directors and branches springing up. We have the ability to campaign nationally, and of course we are already registered with the Electoral Commission. So we can accelerate the development of this new force that is now emerged on the right-hand side of British politics. We can put it on the map in double quick time, absolutely ready to fight the general election, even if it comes early in 2028, but certainly by 2029. Now, as many of you will know, we are already in the midst of a by-election in Gorton and Denton, where our excellent candidate Nick Buckley is standing. And what I would urge is, whether you're a member of Restore Britain or Advance UK, frankly, it doesn't matter which party you're a member of, because inevitably this party is going to come together as one unified force. Whichever party you're a member of, get behind Nick Buckley now. Let's deliver for Restore Britain, for Advance UK, its first MP into Parliament. Let's send a seismic shock through the political system by doing something that's never been done before, a new political force returning an MP within 6 months of having announced itself into Parliament. We will have not just Rupert Lowe then as a parliamentarian, we'll no doubt get others joining Rupert in Parliament, but we will have our first elected MP on this ticket. It will be phenomenal. So as I say, whether you're Restore Britain, Advance UK or both, let's now get behind Nick Buckley. Let's win that by-election in Gorton and Denton. And having won that by-election, let's now stand together for the United Kingdom, for a proud, sovereign, prosperous United Kingdom, giving no quarter to the forces of that liberal global elite that would seek to set aside our country, that would seek to set aside our heritage, our culture, denounce us as a people. The same people who have taken down our borders, committed this country to absolutely absurd economic policies, emasculating its economy on the altar of ideologies which are so desperately damaging to our people. Let's now all come together, stand together, make sure we win this fight for king, for country, for the people of the United Kingdom in all its parts and all its people. I will do my bit. We now need you to do your bit. All of us must come together. Thank you very much, folks.